today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl.
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between the AFC and the NFC Pro Bowl team. The best players the NFL has to offer on one stage, the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway here in Vegas. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt in between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Play action. Here's Hurts. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards for number 11. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
We're scoreless after 1. The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, second and goal. And what a catch! 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very...
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. AFC takes it all the way down the field. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Nick Bosa of the 49ers. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. On the move past the 40, Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The coverage good that time by the NFC defense. Brings up 4th down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. And
that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the AFC is an extra point away from tying this game up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Hurts throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Hurts sets up to throw it. A beautiful fake. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So not only do they get the completion and the conversion there on 3rd down, but tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Yeah, they had the first down anyway, had that in their hip pocket, but now with that penalty yardage, that turns out to be a pretty big play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it complete to Kittle. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he is out of bounds here. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the NFC has taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The AFC going to get the football here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. It's a slant to Hill. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. One final possession for the NFC in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now here in this...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 73 yards. And the AFC has broken this tie. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They go play action with Hurts. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from 4 yards out. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying. Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive, 4 plays. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes throwing on 4th, eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is going to have enough for an AFC 1st down. So how about that? They risk it on 4th down, and they're rewarded. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Mahomes to throw once more. Steps away to his left. He's got Adams on the comebacker. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he'll be out of bounds. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense for the NFC back out there. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone else can make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
And he will not make make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack on first down, Hurts. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. 12 yards there as they move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Flushed out right. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback in his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps that in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. He'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it, and that's picked up by the AFC, pushing through the contact. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. So Charles, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.